Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Yorkville Sports, the Travel Report. This is a bittersweet day for me because this will be our last broadcast of our season as we're getting ready to go into the playoff part of the program. But before we leave, we just want to make a couple of acknowledgments. We want to acknowledge those who have helped put the program together throughout the year. So first and foremost, I just want to give a shout out to our executive director of the Yorkville program, and she's also the executive producer of the Travel Report. She's responsible for giving us the opportunity to speak with you on a weekly basis and show you pictures and videos of the boys while they're playing the game. So Arlene Berger, who is very inspirational in all of the things that go on here at Yorkville, not only in the travel program, but through all the programs that Yorkville puts forward. So we just want to thank Arlene for having us. We also want to thank the guys at, the rest of the guys at the Yorkville Youth Athletic Association. We do have Lisa Glickman. We have Daquan, Will. We don't want to forget Devin. And last but not least, I want to give a special shout out to Rachel. Rachel, she was always there when I needed her in the beginning when we were trying to get the travel report going and getting out all of the videos. She was the one that was sending them out to you initially in the beginning. So special thanks to Rachel. We want to thank our guys here at the Baseball Academy, Gerardo, Matt McDevitt, and Mike McMillan. But I also want to give a special shout out to Lance Williams, who, without him, I wouldn't be here. He's responsible for bringing me over here and introducing me to the Yorkville program, and I just want to thank him for his encouragement and all that he does to enhance the program. I also would like to thank the coaches from the 16-year-old team, Danny Pagan, from the 8-year-old team, Sean Jacks, as well as J.P. Demis, from the 13-year-old team, Anthony DeLillo and Dennis Baltz, from the 9-year-old gold team, Joseph Valentin and Bobby Maxwell. We also have from our 12-year-old team, Matthew McDevitt, my co-host, along with K.R. Nash. From the 9-year-old Maroon team, we have Gerardo. He's one of our trainers here in the academy. He does a lot with the guys, all of the guys from every team, so we want to give a shout out to him, as well as his assistant coach, Elvis Perez. From our 10U team, we want to take this opportunity that 10U is one of the outstanding teams that we have here. Not that any one of all of our teams are outstanding, but Michael Arita, he is an excellent coach. He just gives all of himself to the teams, along with his assistant coach, Jimmy Amando. Okay. Anyway, along with Richard Diamond. We have Richard Diamond. We're going to speak with Richard Diamond a little later. Also from the 11U team, I'm sorry, last but not least, we have Brad Shaw, who will also is going to come in and stop in and pay us a visit today, along with Colin Wallace and Kenny Ling. Kenny Ling is one of the coaches that he's a very soft-spoken man. You don't really get he doesn't talk to us much, but he's one of those guys that talks soft and carries a big stick on the team. So I want to thank all those coaches as well. And last but not least, I want to thank you, the parents, for without you guys' support, the program would cease to exist. I know you guys live vicariously through the eyes of Babes, and you guys are really the strength behind what makes this travel program work. I mean, the guys, they do come in, they love the game, they're boys, they love the boys of summer and fall and spring as the Yorkville program, we play in the fall and the spring. But without you and giving them your support, none of this would happen. And we also want to give I want to give a special shout out to two parents. One is a parent. They're both parent coaches. One is the head coach of the 11U team. That's Brad Shaw. Brad Shaw is a frequent guest here on our program, and he works really, really, really hard to bring a winning attitude and a winning tradition to the travel program here. He works with the 11U team. We're going to talk to him a little later. And I'm going to call him my hero, and that's Richard Diamond. Richard has been nothing but an inspiration to me. He's always there to lend a hand. He works out with the team. He's the parent coach on the team. He does all the stats, and whatever is asked of him, he does. And I've noticed that from last year to this year, nothing has changed. But he's also been there to give me a lot of encouragement, and just his kind words always. Never a bad thing to say about anyone. Richard, you're my hero, guy, and thanks so much for doing what you do, not only for your son, both your sons, but for the Yorkville program. So with that said, when we return, we have our travel update. We're going to talk to you about the last week's games, who won, who lost. There wasn't much going on, but we are in playoff mode, so we're going to set up the playoff program for you. We're going to tell you about the teams, who they play, where they'll be playing, and also, we're going to show you some video footage as well as some still pictures of the banquet that we just took place, and that's it. We're gonna wrap this whole thing up. So all this when we return to the travel report. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to this edition of Yorkville Sports, the Travel Report. I'm here with Mike McMillan. He's sitting in for Matt McDevitt, who is again out doing something, whatever it is that Matt does. But anyway, hey Mike, how you doing?
Hey Joe.
How are you doing?
Nice to be back here.
Okay, there you go. Anyway, this is again one of the bittersweet. It's a bittersweet moment for us because this is our last official travel report for the year. We're going to go into the playoff mode, so we'll be talking about the playoff rundown and so on and so forth. But this is it for us, Matt. I mean, Mike. This is it.
This is it. This is what the playoffs. This is what we trained all year for. This is we wish everyone the best of luck moving forward. But like I said, this is why we're in the cage all winter long, all spring.
That's right.
This is why we're here.
That's right.
This moment.
The academy will be closing also, so perhaps maybe Mike, do you want to give everybody a little update on what's going on in the academy now?
Well, the academy, like you said, the academy closed yesterday. It was a great spring. We we thank everyone for coming out, for coming in, supporting the baseball academy, supporting Yorkville. All the teams coming in, week in and week out. It's been great and nice to see the parents coming out, supporting their kids, watching their kids, get better as players. So I just want to say thanks to you, Joe, who was with us all year.
Okay.
Lance Williams, who we work, has been working, training these guys real hard. Matt McDevitt, the travel director, he's done a great job, and I just want to thank those people who worked at the academy. Gerardo was another one that did some, worked a lot of people out, and we feel like we did a good job, and it showed in the kids' play this year.
That's good. That's good. And also we don't want to, without again, I know we've said this before, but without the support of the executive branch of Yorkville, Arlene Berger, and the guys over at the office who work diligently behind the scenes to produce what most people might take for granted, because they see the outcome, but they don't see what goes into making or putting together a program such as this, the Baseball Academy, the travel program. So we want to give a shout out.
They've all done a wonderful job. They've worked with the academy hand in hand, and I think we've done well this spring.
That's good. That's good. Well, anyway, Mike, let's talk about the teams. From top to bottom. I want you to give me, from a baseball point of view, give me in 30 seconds the 8U team. Tell me about it.
I was there. I was out there the other day on Saturday, and they're a scrappy little bunch, and coming into the playoffs, they're going to have a serious shot. They have a couple good pitchers. They're really, they're going to have to fight. It's been on and off for them all year, but they're going to have to fight to win. They're going to have some tough battles, but it's playoffs. The scrappy bunch, they can get it done.
Beep. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds or less. We don't even have a timer. I'm going to time on my fingers. 9U Gold.
9U Gold, phenomenal team. We're expecting some high things, not to put pressure on them, but they won it last year, right? Defending champions. Am I correct on that?
The Gold team? I think that was 10U.
Oh, okay.
Well, what it was, they were 9U last winter, so that's what it was.
Well, nevertheless, I have high expectations for them, but I wish them the best. No pressure, guys. Just go out there, go out there and do your thing. You'll be fine.
Okay. 9U Maroon.
9U Maroon. Gerardo keeps saying it every day. They're 0-0 right now, and anything could happen. They only need to win, I think, 2 games to win their whole thing. So they can do it. They definitely can do it. Starting at 0-0.
Okay. 10U.
10U. I just had them today for the first time all year, and I was impressed. I was very impressed. They're a good bunch, well coached. They can hit. They certainly can hit, do the little things. Another one that's favorite in my mind, but once again, it's got to go out there and take care of business.
Okay, 11U.
11U. Bradshaw's team. Another team that I saw improvement from the beginning, on and on hitting wise, better and better each week, better and better, and I'm sure they'll show that on the field this week.
Okay, 12U.
12U made great improvements when Coach Matt took over, and he has just nothing but the best things to say about them. Unfortunately, I don't get to see him too much, but nothing but the best things talking about their improvement throughout the year when they got off to a tough start.
Okay, 13U.
13U is has been the most consistent team all year. They're in there right now swinging. They're most consistent all year. We're expecting them. They took the Memorial Day tournament.
They sure did. So they brought us home a plaque.
They got Yorkville a championship. And we're expecting them to get us one more.
Okay. And rounding it out, the 16-year-old team, which will be graduating out. We're not going to see these guys anymore. But
just want to say to that team, despite what happens over the weekend, good luck. Good luck with your careers. You guys are older. Going into college. Wish you the best. Best of luck moving forward. All right. Keep playing ball.
Okay. There you have it. So anyway, it's been a year of ups, a year of downs, a year of good play, a year of some developmental play. But that's what it is. This is sports. This is travel sports, and it changes like the wind. It changes like the weather. What do we have to look forward to coming into next season? Do we have any good prospects in our coming up from maybe our developmental league coming into or our 8U teams?
Yeah, we've already got some inquiries from some quality guys who've been doing a lot of training at the academy right now, and they've inquired, and we have high expectations for next season with these guys coming in.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Anyway, let's talk about this weekend's travel, upcoming playoffs. Why don't you just give us a rundown and tell us where the teams are going to be?
Okay, we got the 8U who are playing the House of Sports at 9 a.m. in Randall's Island, Field 23. Okay, if they win that game, they'll be playing the Spartans Blue. And if they win Game 2, they'll be playing in the championship game.
Okay, Spartans Blue. They played Spartans Blue before. Didn't they split between Spartans Blue or this?
I think so.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah,
split
they
that.
split that
They
game.
split that. So okay. So we have the 9U Gold team. What's going on with
The
that?
9U Gold team will be also playing the House of Sports at 9 a.m. Randall's Island Field 15. And if they win, they'll be playing the Spartans Gray at 11 a.m.
Okay. All right. If they
Oh,
win,
and then they win game 2, they'll be playing for the championship. At
well,
1.
so all they need to do is
3 games in one
win
day.
three-
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's
but
a lot, but that's what you got to do.
You know, this is travel baseball. I mean, professionals play doubleheaders, nine innings. These guys are playing 6-inning games, so you know they should be able to get past 3 games. You know, with a little break in between. So, hey guys, just keep your head in there. You know, the Ty Switzer. Just remember that Switzer guy plays on this team, and the whole team is phenomenal. But if you let Ty Switzer, if you give him a shot over the plate, no telling where it's going to be. Man, that Ty Switzer man can hit the ball to the Bronx.
He can swing.
You know? All right, the 13U.
Oh, let's go. We skipped over to 9 Maroon. Let's make sure we get 9 Maroon.
Okay.
That's the blue division. They'll be playing the New York Rebels at 9 a.m. Randall's Island 39. And if they win that, they're playing for the championship. Just 2 games. That's it.
So here you go. Here's a team that has been up and down all season, but they can still get a championship with 2 wins.
That's it.
2 wins. So guys, hey, listen. It's not about where you start. It's where you finish. Finish up really good, guys, and give us back, bring us home a championship if you can do it. All right, here we go. So 13.
10. Oh, let's go with the 10s. The white division. They'll be
Okay.
playing the Bronx Crushers at 11 a.m. Randall's Island 36. Now, if they win that game, they'll be playing for a championship. Another 2 games in, and you win the whole thing, they'll be playing the championship at 1 o'clock that day.
And you know something? I was talking to Brad. Richard Diamond and a couple of the other guys from the team, some of the boys, and they beat the Bronx Crushers before. So this is not. It's not out of the realm of possibility for them to actually come home with a championship. I mean, really.
No, it's not. Like I said, I have high expectations for them.
Well, you know, guys, this is what we do. We do like we do. We're Eagles. You know what we do? We fly higher than everybody else. And when we come down, you know what we do? We grab them. Just grab them. And you know how we do.
Scaring me.
Okay, I'm just saying we shake them around, and you know what Eagles do? Put them talents in you. You can't get away. All right, that's it, guys. All right, remember we're Eagles. Okay, 13U.
13U. 13U Saturday versus New Rochelle at 4 p.m. at Welty Park. Okay. Now, if they win that game on Saturday, they'll be playing for the championship at 6 p.m. at Welty Park.
Okay, so that's another doubleheader game, and guys, again, 13U, you already have 1 plaque. Let's bring home us a big trophy or something like that. They're also playing on Sunday too.
Now they got Sunday. Yeah, Sunday they play the Bronx Warriors at 11 a.m. If they win that game, they'll be playing versus Hit and Run at 1 p.m. at Scallon High School.
Okay.
Okay, and then if they win that game, they'll be playing at 5 p.m. at Scallon for the championship.
So there's a possibility that the 13U team can win 2 titles this weekend,
That's what it looks like, Joe.
and 3 titles total.
That would be three total. That's a lot of games, though. They're gonna need the arms for those games over the weekend if they're gonna take home 3 for us.
Wow, that's crazy. Anthony, you're a good coach. You got to coach us 2-3 championships now, and come on now, you got to do this. You got to do this, guys. Stay in it. I mean, they have some standout guys on their team. Who's the big hitter for the 13s? You know, who do you think?
There's a lot of big hitters in there.
A lot of big hitters. Those are big boys.
A lot of big boys.
Those are big boys. I mean, I know Justin on the 13-year-old team. He can really mash with the best of them. He gets that bat going. He's got pretty good bat speed. He's got kind of like a slow but deliberate swing. But when he's powerful. So when he gets that bat around,
yeah,
I seen him smash some balls that. Woo.
You can swing it. Boys can swing it.
Well, there you go, 13U. Do your thing. Do your thing. And we have the 11U who did not make the playoffs. Right? They didn't make the playoffs. And it's unfortunate because Bradshaw's team is coming off a championship in the fall. We were hoping to get a championship spring. But they play good all year. They play good all year, and sometimes you win, and sometimes you don't. So it's not for a lack of effort on that team. I'd have to say that they're one of the most they're glue. Their glue sticks together. So if it's not for anything else, I mean, guys, just do what you do. Do the best you can do. Where are they going to be anyway?
They got a doubleheader versus the Clarkstown Stars at Clarkstown at 10 a.m. So they're playing. They're kind of a consolation type game.
Consolation. Let's win the consolation. All right, it's
Game's a game.
Well, anyway, that rounds out the report. When we come back, we're going to show you some clips of our the banquet. We had Mike. You was at the banquet. How was that?
That was a great night. It was a great experience, great night. It was the first one we ever had, and I think it couldn't have gone better. Okay, so we're going to show you some clips of the banquet. We're going to show you some pictures that we took, and we have some parents that sent us in some pictures of their kids, their guys, accepting their trophies. Unfortunately, I do have to apologize to all the parents out there that I wasn't not able to be. I wasn't able to get the pictures that I would have liked to take it to have taken for you, still pictures, video, because I was working on trying to keep the event, the flow of the event going with the monitors and things of that nature. But nonetheless, we do have some pictures that we're going to show you that were sent in. And last but not least, we're going to, we have a little funny little something at the end with Spencer Sussman, who won the Gold Glove for the 10U team. He was unable to attend the banquet, so he got his trophy here at the Academy, and it was kind of cute. So anyway, you guys stick around for that. And again, Mike, Joe, thanks for having me.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure all year. Everyone out there, it's been a pleasure.
Crazy.
It's been crazy.
I mean, the guys don't know. Tell people about the Baseball Academy here. The Mike and all of the members, as I said, of the Baseball Academy. I mean, they work hard to train these kids. We do private lessons. You can rent cages. You can bring your team in, you can do parties, we do it all here, So, and Mike is totally responsible for the way things run, the flow around here. So Mike, thanks much.
Hey, thank you, Joe.
All right. So when we return, we'll be right back. They don't. It's for the kids. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Brad Shaw. Again, he's a friend to the program. Brad is like he's like family here. He's like a piece of the fixture on the wall. Every time I turn around, I need some advice. I need someone to give me some pointers on what happened in the game. Brad is always there to lend a hand. Brad, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Jimmy.
Welcome back, Brad. Yeah, not bad. I can't complain. As I was telling everybody, this is a bittersweet time for us because this is the last broadcast that we're going to have for the year. We do have our playoffs that are going on, so hopefully our guys will continue to play good and we'll have more to talk about. But essentially, this is our last program.
Yeah, well, we'll sad to see it go, but I have to tell you, for the first year of this ever happening, I think you've done a great job. Everybody
Thanks.
at the Academy, I look forward to seeing it, and I've enjoyed the highlights and the commentary.
Oh, well, thanks, Brad.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you.
Well, anyway, let's talk about the teams a little bit. Let's talk about your team anyway. From what I understand, unfortunately, your team didn't make it through to the playoff rounds. That was pretty tough for you. I know you put a lot into the whole entire season. I have to say, Brad is one of the most committed parents that we have here, parents and coaches. Well, he's a parent first, but he's a coach. And he's committed. He's here today. It's pouring down rain, and he's out here. He got here on his canoe and everything. He put little Matt in there, and he just was canoeing over here. So just tell me, sum it up for us. Tell us about your season.
Oh boy, it was our quest for back-to-back championships. That's what we were going for. We played a team that we beat twice in the regular season, and we beat them convincingly. Sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. You come to a realization after the game was over and we had lost, and I was really upset, and just we really wanted to go. The whole team was upset. And you know what? On any given Sunday, one team wins and one team loses, and we came up on the short end of the stick, and that's it. So we'll come back and go for the fall championship and try to reclaim that.
Well, it's ironic that you even say that because the first championship that Yorkville has basically ever had in baseball came with the then 10U team. They were 10 moving on,
yeah.
And they brought home that fall championship. So perhaps maybe we'll get some redemption for not doing so well in the spring. Not that we didn't have a good season.
No, we had a good season,
but we just didn't get that championship.
I'll tell you, Joe. We played last season. We played the WBA. This season we played on the RBA.
Okay.
The RBA included New Jersey teams, which we had never played before. They have a different kind of set of rules. They have 2 umpires instead of 1 umpire. The games were a little different, and I will tell you, the teams were unbelievably competitive. So we really, were put to the test this season. And you know what? We came out with a winning record. We got rained out the last game of our season, and then we got rained out in the tournament. So when it came to playoffs, it was about 3 to 4 weeks since we played a game. Now there's no excuses, but there was a little rust. In the bats and in the arms, and it was kind of like Dorothy and the Tin Man. We needed a little oil to squeak us back.
We had to lubricate.
Yeah, we needed to lube up, and we just didn't do it. Not that we wanted to say excuses. The other team beat us. We went into extra innings. We had 2 chances to win, and we just didn't. We didn't do it, and that's it.
Well, you win some, you lose some. This is sports. As he said, on any given day, somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose.
Right.
But now, your players, tell me, are you going to have all your players coming back?
As of right now, I have 12 out of 13 definitive comebacks.
Okay, that's good.
Pretty cool.
And that's what you have to do. You have to keep your team together, to keep the nucleus of your team together, so that as you move forward from year to year, at least with your core group there, at least you know what you're going to get.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to work on. I know a lot of kids are doing some baseball camps in the off season. There will be lessons taken. Our pitches will be thrown. We've talked to the parents, and again, what's great about our team is we have a lot of committed people, to excellence, committed to winning championships, committed to the boys learning the way the game of baseball is supposed to be played, and that helps an unbelievable great deal. It helps a great deal when the parents are as in it as the kids and the coaches. So we're very fortunate, very fortunate.
Okay. Well, tell us about the guys that we don't hear about a lot, other than the players and so on and so forth. You know, Brad's a friend to the show, so he's always here. But you have two other people that work along with you, Colin and Kenny. Tell us about
I can't say enough. You know, Colin was a college player who brings, I guess, a technical aspect of the game. You know, can really break it down for the players, and is great like that. Kenny, I mean, I can't say enough about him. He is a parent, coach, who never really wanted the spotlight at all. As you know, he didn't take the spotlight at the awards dinner. Although we recognized him then and recognizing him now, he does things above and beyond the call. He's there every week, every practice, helping us out. He takes the bench and the book. He takes care of the kids, gets them ready to get up while Cal's coaching first and I'm coaching third. Obviously, we can't be in two places. But my coaching staff is just second to none. You know what? Kenny and I have been together since Matt and his son Chris were in the travel team, the 8U division.
Wow, that's
a long time. And Callan, I think towards the end of 9. So it was the end of 9, all of 10, and now 11. So we've got a really good thing going, and we enjoy it, and we enjoy each other. And you know, sometimes we get a little heated at each other, but that's what coaches do, making decisions and who's going to pitch and why he wants this and why I want that, and you know. But it always works itself out in the end, and you know, we have a special thing.
Well, like I said, this is it's travel baseball. It's a game for kids, and I guess Brad vicariously lives his childhood out in his child, and young Matt and the rest of the players and so on and so forth. I know if he can be out on the field with them at the plate catching balls, I mean, he would probably be out there doing it. Lord knows he gets in the gym. I sometimes he's the only mouth that I can hear in there. I mean, you know.
Can't imagine that.
Yeah, well, I haven't heard a bigger mouth than his. But hey, you know, but that's it. But Brad,
it's all about commitment.
That's it.
You know, travel baseball is about commitment. You show up when you're supposed to show up, on time, ready to play, and you know, you're not above. You know, no one's above the success and failure that you can have on a baseball field.
That's true. That's so true. So, Brad, on behalf of for Yorkville, Yorkville Sports, myself, my team here, and all of Yorkville, I'm sure I'm speaking for Arlene Berger, our executive director. You know, we just want to show you our appreciation. All I can say is thank you right now. Perhaps maybe we'll take you out for a fish sandwich or something like that. Oh no, you like sushi.
Love sushi.
You like sushi. After the award night, the guys
went out for sushi.
They went out for sushi, sushi and Ling Ling beer or something like that. I don't know.
I had Sapporo.
No, it's Sapporo. Okay. So, but we just want to express our deepest thanks for your commitment to the program, commitment to Yorkville, and to the kids that play the game.
Thanks,
I mean, and it's just a wonderful person. So this is Brad Shaw, the head coach of the 11U baseball team. We'll be back. When we come back, we'll have a special award that was given to young Spencer Sussman, who was unable to make the banquet due to prior commitment. And we had something special for Spencer. So you'll see that when we return to the Travel Report. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Yorkville Sports. This is the Travel Report. We're here with number 8 for the Travel 10U team, Sam Whaley. Sam, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. Sam, you know, this has been a pretty long year for your team now. As I've covered you, I've watched you throughout the year, and your team has been up and down a little bit. You know, you haven't been able to string 2 victories together constantly throughout the year, but you've had a winning record. You have a pretty successful record. Tell us about it.
Well, we're 8-4. We're second in the division.
Okay.
And we're going into this weekend knowing that we're going to play the Bronx Crushers. We played them last year. We beat them twice. This year we played them, beat them twice. So just hope we keep that up. Okay.
Well, that's it. Sam, you know, you play. You're the catcher. And you also play third base. So what is it like playing the 2 positions? What is the different dynamic between playing third base and playing catcher? What's the difference between the 2?
Catcher, you're the general in the field and you take control, or more at third base. You're a soldier, I guess I should say, maybe. But you don't really have control, but it's good to see. It helps me understand the game better, playing at those 2 positions, seeing it from different, knowing where to go with it at catcher or third base.
It's like it's a different dynamic playing third and first. I mean third and catching. Catching, you're more involved in the game. You're working with the pitcher, controlling the tempo of the game. Yes. and what's going on. But at third base, it's one of the hot corners. You know that there are, I would say, about 85% of the players in baseball are right-handed. So you know, third base gets a lot of chances to touch the game.
Well, this past weekend against the Los Bambinos, we split, but I did get quite a few chances. I got about 4 chances and got 3 ground balls. Again, I got 1 pretty hard hit one, and I got a fly ball and 2 ground balls, and fielded them cleanly and threw them to Richie Diamond.
Okay.
And we got the out.
And ended the inning?
Well, we had 1 in the first inning. Then on second and third, for 1 out, ground ball to me. I looked the guy back. Then I threw it to first. Richie comes up firing and throws it to Wes. Wes puts tag on him and ends the inning.
Right, nice. Now let's talk about your hitting. I remember from last year, from one season to another, you had some struggles last year that I saw. From what I was told by your trainer, you had to get out of your own head. It was like you were getting in your own way, and then once you told yourself to relax more, you begun to hit a little better behind the plate. So tell me about how you progressed throughout the year, from last year to this year.
Well, in the beginning of the season, I sort of had what I had last season.
Okay.
In the first 2 or 3 weekends,
okay,
I didn't really hit as well as I hit pretty much the same as the last year win.
Okay.
But in the second half, I picked it up. At the tournament, I won. After Mayapack Indians, we played Mayapack Indians. I went 6-7, and that really boosted my season for me.
Okay. I hear that in the tournament, you were one of the hitting stars in the tournament. You won 7 for 9 in the last tournament over the Memorial Day holiday in Toms River. You know, Toms River is not it's not an easy place to go in and play well. I mean, it's talked about a lot. Everyone from on the East Coast is aware of the Toms River tournament. It's a very tough tournament to play in, and you seem to be very cool and relaxed, and you did your thing. Your team, what did you do? You split there?
We went on Saturday. It got rained out, unfortunately.
Okay.
So then on Sunday, we played 2 games instead of 3 like we were supposed to. But we played 2. I was split there. We lost on a walk-off base hit.
Okay.
In the first game. And then we went into extra innings there. But then in the second game, in that first game, I did well too.
Okay. Well, you went, like I said, you went 7 for 9 in that game. Now, over the weekend, last week. Oh, in the tournament, yes. Over the weekend, I hear that your bat, you continued to swing a hot bat. You had you went 3 for 4 in over last weekend.
Wait, yes and
Yes and no. Yes and no. Which was it? 3 for 4.
3 for 4, 4 for 5. I'm not sure.
3 for 4, 4 for 5. Either one, but you only left one you only left one at bat out there, right?
Yeah, I struck out. Should have swung with the last one. Just
Okay.
wasn't ready.
Anyway, tell us before you leave, because I know you got to get back in there and continue to swing and get yourself ready for this weekend. What's it like playing Yorkville baseball? Tell me, what's it like being with these guys on your team and everything?
Well, this team has been together for about, I'd say about, after my 3 years, I think.
Okay.
3 or 2. But we have a great bond together, and it's fun to play with them because we all pick each other up,
Okay.
get each other excited, never put our heads down during a game.
Okay.
Always keep our heads up during the game.
Even when you lose?
And when we lose, we keep our heads up. We just, if we're down, like an example this weekend when we played the Bambinos, the second game that we lost, but we were down 8-3, and we just kept our heads up, came back. But unfortunately, we lost 10-11.
That's okay. You live to fight another day. So you play this weekend, right? You're going to play this Sunday?
We played this Sunday against the Bronx Crushers.
The Bronx Crushers, that's who they're going up against. All right. Well, anyway, folks, this is Sam Whaley, number 8 of the Yorkville Eagles 10U team. Sam's team is coming off a great season, and we wish you nothing but success in this week's tournament, and bring us home a trophy.
Tournament.
Tournament game? Okay. See, there, he's already corrected me. I'm going to give him my job. In fact, I'm going to let him do most of the interviews now.
Please don't.
Oh, please don't. Anyway, Sam, thanks. Thanks for coming in. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Yorkville Sports, the Travel Report. I'm here for with one of the coaches, parent coaches of the 10U team. This is Richard Diamond. Richard, this is the first time you're here. Thanks for coming to the show.
It's great to be here, Joe. Thanks for having me today.
Hey, well, it's such a wonderful thing when parents are so involved in their kids' sports program. I have to say that Richard is... he's like my idol. I mean, he's my hero, really. I mean, his kids play every sport there is to play in Yorkville. It seems like they're involved in it. And Rich is out there with them, rain, hail, sleet, snow, morning, afternoon, night. He's just a wonderful, wonderful inspiration to it all.
That's nice of you to say. I just want to say thank you to you and everybody at Yorkville for all you do for all of our families. Particularly you, Joe. What you've added this year with the video and the photos has really been great. It's made the experience even better. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, thank you. So now tell me about your team. I mean, you guys are coming off a pretty good season. We talked about you earlier in the season. You had some ups, some downs. It's like when you got to the peak of the season. It didn't seem like you guys can string 2 victories together and hold on to that week after week. What happened?
We finished the regular season 8-4. We had a good year, but I would say those 4 games we lost, we easily could have won all of them. We could have been 12-0. That's part of the experience. That's part of learning and growing and playing baseball. We went down and played in a very competitive tournament. Went 2-2 down there. Easily could have been 3-1. We continue to get better every season, and I look for bigger and better things in the year to come.
All right. Well, your son has been playing on travel baseball for how many years now?
He's been playing for 3 years.
3 years now. And from the time in which he started till now, as a parent, I know you root your son on. I mean, he can do no wrong. Maybe he can do no right. But you progressively saw his or the progression. He's gotten better throughout the years, right? I mean,
Yeah, you know, they all have. You know, we've got a solid core, a really good nucleus of our team, and a lot of these kids come in here to the academy and they work on their own time, and they've all gotten better. We've seen a great progression across the entire team.
right. Now, I noticed that young Richard, he plays exclusively. He plays first base. Are you grooming him to be a first baseman?
No,
He's got a big bat, but he plays first base.
Yeah, he's going to get on me for saying this, but he's not the fastest guy on the team.
Okay.
And he doesn't have the best arm on the team, so that's really a good spot for him. But you know, I think maybe he's got to get away from first base and start playing some other positions. But he's comfortable there.
No, so is there any plans to move him? Maybe.
You know, we'll see what happens. We'll see
Okay.
what happens.
Now his bat. I've come to a couple of games. We videotaped. We featured the 10U program in 2 videos this year. And
Hey, I
Richard
said media blackout until after the playoffs.
That's our head coach, Mike Arita.
Okay. However, he's got a pretty decent bat though.
Yeah, he's learned a lot. He's been in here working with Lance all season, and he started working with Lance when he was 7 years old, and that's paid off.
Wow, nice. So, what are your guys' plans for this? You're in the playoffs. So.
We're in the playoffs, so we're in the semis of the playoffs. We play the Bronx Crushers. That's actually a team that we played already this year. We beat them twice in a doubleheader. We played them in the fall, and we beat them twice in the fall too. So we played them 4 times, we beat them 4 times, but I can only expect that they're going to give us our best when we see them on Sunday. If we beat them, we'll play in the championship game, and we'll most likely play against a team called Los Bambinos, which was the #1 team in our league. We actually split with them this past weekend, so I'd love to get another shot at them. We lost a heartbreaker to them. We came back. It was a great comeback, and they actually walked us off in the bottom of the 6th inning after we came back in the top of the 6th. So if all goes well, we'll get to play them again in the championship, and we'll see what happens.
Wow, I mean who said that travel baseball on the youth level is easy? I mean, it's not easy.
It's never
I mean,
easy.
It's hair raising sometimes. I mean, the guys get into it, and parents are all behind them. I mean, you should come out to a couple of the games, Yorkville, if you've never gone to a travel baseball game. You'll be surprised the competitiveness that the guys play with, the enthusiasm, how the esprit de corps, they cheer each other on, and the parents too. I think the parents have more fun than the kids.
The parents have fun. We really have a real community. Our team really does. Most of us have been together 3 years now, and families really have great relationships and bonds between them. We want to win. The kids want to win. It's a big team. You know, parents and kids together.
You do some tailgating? You do any tailgating?
We do a little tailgating. We sort of fell off a little bit this year on our tailgating. We've done some better tailgating in the past. We might do a little tailgating this Sunday.
So now tell me. I know all about tailgating and everything like that. So when you get those thermos with those hot and cold thermos, what's in the cup?
I can't tell you.
No. You can't tell. What's in the cup?
I'll tell you after we finish that.
Oh, okay.
Let's just say we have some parents on our team who are experts at that. We've got a guy, David Schwartzberg, who he knows how to be very discreet with what's in the cup.
Okay. So, David Schwartzberg, he's being discreet. So, parents, if you need to learn any tips about tailgating cocktail tips, we're going to send you to David Schwartzberg.
Schwartzberg. I'll give you his email address later on, Joe. You can put it on the site.
All right, no problem. Anyway, I want to thank Richard Diamond. Richard, as I said, Richard is one of the unsung, one of my unsung heroes here at the travel baseball at the Baseball Academy. Also, I mean, like I said, he's with these kids early, late, morning, noon, night. I mean, he gives a lot to the program. He gives a lot to his kids, to the development of the Yorkville baseball program. So I want to thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Joe. That's really kind of you to say.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
When we return, we're going to come back. Remember, we have Spencer Sussman. We have a special, Spencer won an award at the
Gold Glove winner.
Gold Glove winner, and he was unable to make it to the banquet. But we did something special for him, and when we return, maybe we'll come back and we'll show you that clip of what we did with Spencer. So we'll see you when we return.
Thanks, Joe.
All right.
Mike's gonna need it in a second.
On behalf of the Yorkville Travel Eagles, we're here to honor Spencer Smooth Sussman. Spencer Sussman! Not me, the little guy. Over there. Smooth Spencer Sussman. Hi, Spencer. Hello. How you doing? Good. We understand that you missed the banquet, but we have something from your teammates. Bam! That's for you. You like that? Yeah. Wow. Awesome. And for all your hard work, and I've said it, you've been here 3 years, and you are the best glove in Yorkville Travel Baseball Program. Your teammates, your coaches, the Baseball Academy and the Eagles would like to honor you with the Gold Glove Award. Wow, that's awesome. Well, you gotta say it for yourself, Spencer. Come on, say something, say something, say something. Come on, say it. I don't know. It's awesome. Thank you. You are very welcome. Spencer, School Sussman. That's Smooth Sussman. Smooth Sussman? Just turn it off. Sussman. Sussman, check his ass. Alright. That makes no sense. Okay. Say something, Spencer. Bye. Alright.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Yorkville Sports, the Travel Report. I'm here with Matt McDevitt. Matt is the Director of Travel Baseball. And Matt, first of all, welcome back.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for having me back.
Okay.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
Always
You
a
know,
pleasure
you do
to
a great
have
job.
you. Always a pleasure to have you. Anyway, Matt, we're coming off a playoff, our playoffs. I know, as Mike said earlier, we were setting things up for this weekend that just passed. So tell us what happened. Well, first of all, let's start from the 8U. What happened with our 8U team?
8U came out in the first round of the playoffs against House of Sports, put up a ton of runs, ended up winning 12-4.
Okay.
They were led on the mound by Michael Kolodny and then followed by the lefty, Zach Kimmelman. Had some key hits. Everybody got involved with the bats and ended up winning pretty big against House of Sports. Second round they played, but they came up a little short, fought back, but ended up losing in the semis. But an overall good year, good learning year for the 8U.
Okay, so 8U, we didn't get the championship, but we did at least make it to the championship round. Now let's talk about our 9U gold team.
9U gold, heartbreaking loss in the second round. Walk, bases loaded, walk. They ended up losing that game, but they came back first game. Put up 6 runs early, were able to maintain the lead, ended up winning 6-4 against House of Sports as well.
Okay.
Okay, and then lost game 2, had a lead, a couple things didn't really go their way, ended up losing. But very close game, fought back in the second game, they were down early and came back, showed a lot of heart. So they'll be back in the fall ready to rock and roll again.
Okay, that's 9U Maroon.
Good team.
9U go,
Very good
9U
team.
go. All right, now let's go over to our Maroon team, 9U Maroon.
9U Maroon, Gerardo Canella, finished up pretty good, went to the championship against Asphalt Green in the Blue Division.
Okay.
Championship game and ended up losing 9-7.
Close.
Yes, they were actually down early by 7 runs, came back to tie the game, and then just couldn't hold on at the end, but they won game 1.
Okay.
Played very well. William Rich threw 4 no-hit innings. You can only go 4 innings tops.
That's true, 4 out of 6. They play 6 innings, but you can only pitch 4 innings. before you have to turn your pictures over.
Right.
So William
did a great job, and then Nicholas Angelino came in after him and out of the bullpen and did a good job as well.
Well,
A lot of bats in that game from the Maroons. They hit the
seems
ball
like we
very
have
well.
something to build on. Anyway, 9U Maroon, I know that this is a new team. Once again, this is one of the newer teams for Yorkville, and it looks like they have a bright future.
Yeah, and we got some new players coming in to help them in the fall, and they should be very competitive in the fall.
Okay,
I'm looking forward to that season.
we'll be looking forward to that. Anyway, let's go over to our 10U team.
Drop my phone.
You dropped your phone.
Hold on.
No one's calling them anyway. All right. 10U.
10U, kind of a shock here. Team that was on top of the division the entire year, came out in the first round and didn't do as well as planned. Ended up losing to the Bronx Crushers. They actually had a bye to the second round, cause of their record during the regular season. Had a
Okay.
bye to the second round and ended up falling short. Bronx Crushers went on to play the championship against Los Bambinos, and Bambinos won. But overall, good season from the 10U. Won some games in Toms River, finished in second place in their division of the WBA.
Okay.
So sometimes that's just how baseball goes.
Now, 11U, have you heard from Brad Shaw? Do you know what's
I haven't
going on
heard
with
from
Brad?
Brad Shaw. Hey, Brad, I know you're watching this. Give me a call, all right?
We need to know what's going on with your team. Did we win? Did we lose? What did we
Brad
do?
Shaw lost 2 weeks ago to the Hitman in the first round of the RB, Rockland Baseball Association playoffs.
Okay.
They had a couple weeks off due to all the bad weather and rain. So
That
I
didn't
think
help
they
their case,
came
yeah.
out a little rusty. Unfortunate because they really had some momentum building up.
Yeah.
Thought they were really going to take a run at the championship. Is that you? Is that
Yeah,
the same person
no,
that was
no.
trying to call me?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
It's very
We gotta-
unprofessional. Joe.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, you know, let's not even go there like that.
So Brad Shaw, they played the Clarkstown Stars yesterday in a consolation game. So I'm hoping that that all went well with them.
Okay.
Brad, give me a call.
What? 12U is your team.
12U is my team. We did not play. We lost last week, and that was it for us. Didn't play this weekend.
Right. So just tell me a little something. What do we have to build on with your 12U team? I know these guys. They didn't see very much success in the very beginning. Matt came aboard, and all of a sudden that they created an attitude, and that's a winning attitude, or at least an attitude that spurred them on to start winning games. So it's just too bad that we didn't get it in the beginning of the season. However, you have something to build on. So what do you look for?
Yeah, definitely,
Next year.
definitely. Great group of kids. Really hit the ball very well on the back end of the season. I was fortunate enough when I came in. Seemed maybe that's when all the bats woke up, but you know, guys like Arthur Long and Danny Jacobson and Reed was hitting the ball well. Jared got hot in the last weekend. So we have a nice core group of hitters, and we got some new players coming in for the fall that are going to be a nice addition. They're going to give us some more depth. Can't wait till they come in and play with us because it's gonna help a lot. And I look forward to being back in the fall with them because they're a great group and very good players, much better than what their record showed this season.
Okay, guys.
So, and they proved that. They proved that towards the end. They're just as good as anybody in that league.
Well, we'll be looking for you, 12U.
Yeah.
All right, 13s.
13's probably one of the biggest comebacks in Yorkville playoff history. On Sunday, they were down 8 runs with 2 outs and rallied all the way back to tie it, put it into extra innings, but came up a little short at the end.
Okay.
Very good team. They had a very successful season. Coach Anthony does a great job with them. So they came up short. They played Saturday and Sunday. They played both divisions of the WBA. And went past the first round and then couldn't piece it together in the later rounds.
Well, that's a lot of innings to play, though.
Tons. A
For
lot of
these
innings.
guys.
You need a lot of arms for those.
They play 9, right?
No,
they
7.
play 7.
60 foot, 60 foot man, 90 foot bases.
90 feet, that's a long way. I was out on Randall's Island over the weekend, in fact, yesterday, and I just so happened to be picking up bases, and I looked at 90 feet. That's, I followed baseball. I played baseball in my younger years. But 90 feet, that's a long way. That's a long way to run. It's a long way to throw. And you're talking about...
Yeah, it's a huge transition for
wow,
them at that age.
That's a lot.
So the fact that they were that successful on such a transitioning year says a lot about their talent. So I think they'll be good in the following year, fall and spring, now that they're used to that length.
Okay.
So I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be all right. And they'll come back with another strong season.
Nice. Now, our 16-year-old team, that was it for them. They've already graduated out of the program, but we just want to extend our heartfelt thanks to all of the members of the 16U team, as well as their coach, Danny McGon, and all of the parents that made it possible for their kids to play in the Yorkville program. Alex Glickman won the Achievement Award for the Golden Eagle Award for being around since he was knee-high to a duck, and now he's a big bird flying high. Now he's going on to high school and doing his thing. So Alex, good luck to you in all of your endeavors, and we hope to see you around in the big leagues. Well, Matt, it's the M&M boys. I should have them both on here.
Same thing.
All right. But Matt, so this is it for us, Matt.
This is it. This is the end of what I thought a successful travel year.
Yeah.
My first one here at Yorkville, so I always remember that. A lot of memories, great experience. Love the people, love the players, great family, a lot of new friends. I have nothing but great things to say about my first season here. So I really look forward to the fall. I want to thank everybody for all the support, all the hard work, and all the sacrifice and dedication. You guys are the best, and I cannot wait to see everyone back in the fall. Okay. And that's it.
All right.
That's it.
Well, again, this is it for us. We want to close out we're going to close out this year at the Yorkville Sports, the travel report. I personally, again, would like to thank everyone at Yorkville, the executive staff at Yorkville, from Arlene Berger, Lisa Glickman, Daquan, and
Will, H2O.
H2O. Also,
Rachel Chatnick.
And Devin also.
Dylan.
Did I say Devin?
Dylan.
I'm blah, blah, blah. But anyway, we want to thank everybody over there, everyone here at the Baseball Academy, from Lance Williams. We have Mike McMillan,
Gerardo Canella,
all of that, all the coaches.
Fernando. All the coaches.
Yeah, all the coaches. Some of you, I'm
coaches.
Sorry, guys, that I didn't pronounce it. I was trying to get it going and trying to have this smooth flow coming out of my mouth. I didn't pronounce some of your last names right. But anyway, guys, you know that I appreciate all of the things that you do for the boys that play the game with you and everything like that. And again, to my co-host here, my partner in crime, this is one of the original M&M boys here. You know, we have Mike McMillan and Matt McDevitt. I mean, how do you don't get any better than that. This is a cool group of guys. I mean, this is the first year. It's been a pleasure just being around you.
Thank you.
Because this is a funny guy. I mean, he can take his road on. There you go. He can take his show on the road. This guy can do stand-up. But anyway, Yorkville, once again, as I said, eagles fly high. When we're flying, there's nobody that flies above us. So like we come down and we grab them by the talents and we shake them around and we drop them down, and we're going to be dropping bombs on all of those baseball players, all of those other baseball teams next year. Just look for us, the Yorkville Eagles. Anyway, that's it, folks. We'll see.
Everybody have a great summer.
There's going to be a very hot session this afternoon. This session is about to begin.
time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. No, I know that I'm not all that you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise a toast. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Carry me home tonight. Just carry me home tonight. Carry me home tonight. Just carry me home tonight. The moon is on my side. I have no reason to run. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? The angels never arrive, but I can hear the choir. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got if not himself?